I'm here to explain to the American people how a con man and dumbass moron like Trump rose to power, took over an entire party, and gained a following of millions.
The American dream is dead.
I'm not trying to brag, but I'm going to be honest here. It is all my fault. It started in 2008. I kicked the Republicans' ass so badly that by the time my presidency was coming to an end. And let's be truthful here. If there were no term limits, I could have been president until the day I died, after they kept me on life support for 200 years if need be. That's how much ass I was kicking. You mofos better recognize real gangsta, shiznit, when you sees it. In Patna, I had the Republicans' number, letter, address, and zip code. I pulled those weak-ass mofos card every time they even attempted to challenge me. And to make things worse, to rub salt in the wound, pour gas on that ass, and light the match. I am black. If you haven't recognized by now, and you've been sleeping under a rock the past 500 years. Yes, I am black, well, half black and half white. And let's be clear, no one likes to be beaten in politics, especially by a black man who doesn't kiss up to Republicans like goofy-ass Tim Scott.
We need a president. We need a president who will unite our country. We need Donald.
Don't he look like somebody's scrotum?
It's the shape of the head for me. It's
what it looks like, some scrotum?
It's giving a scrotum milk dud.
He looks like
it's
scrotum.
Giving chipmunk that jumped into a weed record. I don't know.
Nah, he needs a new name. His name is not Tim Scott. It's Tim Scrotum.
Tim Scrotum. Yeah. I support that.
I vote for Tim Scrotum.
Yeah, Tim Scrotum.
You can see why he was a virgin until 50-something. I mean, what breathing female would give him some? Can you imagine kissing that face, ladies? I thought not. His face looks like my nutsack after a long day of swimming and fucking. Also, they wouldn't mind if I was someone like lame-ass, dumbass Herschel Walker. I mean, when you hear him speak, besides the obvious puckering up to kiss some MAGA asses, imagine what his breath smells like after all of that ass kissing. Yeah, you can also tell that football was very, very, very hard on him. Remember when his dumb ass couldn't get the critical race theory letters in order? He was telling people how bad CTR is for schools.
People want to ask me all the time why I'm running. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of them wanting to teach CTR in school, critical race theory. Can you tell me what that means?
No dumbass at CRT. That's the Georgia school system for you. Who took the dunce cap off of Herschel Walker and gave him a diploma? That school should be shut down.
Every day he comes up with something. Every day. Since the last time I was here, Mr. Walker has been talking about issues that are of great importance to the people of Georgia. Like whether it's better to be a vampire or a werewolf. This is a debate that I must confess I once had myself. When I was 7.
I mean, he makes Trump sound like a genius. And that is very hard to do. Since I was not a Sambo like these two cartoon Bebop and Rocksteady looking characters, the Republican Party lost their goddamn minds that a black man was in the Oval Office. The mentioning of my name disgusted them. And to be honest, Republicans, good. I'm glad I pissed you all off. Donald Trump ran on the Republican ticket for 2 reasons. One, when I won the presidency, he said it was because of affirmative action. night. No orange dumbass it was, because I had more votes than my opponent. And two, he said himself, if he would run for president, he would run as a GOP candidate because their voters are stupid.
Obama is playing Sleepy Joe Biden in a mask. George Woods, the actor, is playing Sleepy Joe, trying to wake people up by pretending to spend all this money in Ukraine that he signs and he's signing a blank paper.
Tupac's still alive?
Yep.
Where's
Michael
he?
Jackson is still alive.
Where are they?
In there with Trump.
You hear that, Republicans? Trump said that. You don't have to believe me. Google search it. Trump was a registered Democrat until 2008. I wonder what major event took place to change his mind that year. That's right. I was elected. That's how bigoted and pussy Donald Trump is. Those are facts. He doesn't think very highly of Republican voters and the con man that he is. They go for the weakest among us and take advantage of right-wingers. No. Most are susceptible to low-quality information and propaganda like Fox News, Newsmax, Alex Jones's nutty ass, and of course Donald Trump. I mean, they think elections were stolen and that I was born in Kenya. No, you morons, my father Barack Hussein Obama the First was born in Kenya. I, Barack Hussein Obama the Second, was born in Hawaii, and I was your 44th president. You dumbass, simple-ass idiots. Trump lead the birther movement. And in one of my weaker moments, I punked out and produced my birth certificate. His adolescent ass thought it was a great victory for himself. Shows you how highly he thinks of himself. Old enough to be my dad, but mentally he's old enough to be my great-great-grandson. Now, I had the Republican Party in so much disarray after I beat all of them in my elections that a section of America that couldn't bear to see someone like me in office were looking for the biggest piece of dog manure. I hear that's what he smells like, to quote-unquote make America great again. You all know what that is a dog whistle for. Go back to the time where the presidents were white and not a big-eared, pipe-laying Republican slang. Jump shooting, Republican booting, coochie pounding and rounding, young GZ bumping, big coochie humping, head honcho. My president is black, and my Lambo is blue. Yeah, that helped create the perfect storm for the country to elect a stankin' ass, foul-mouthed, diaper-wearing criminal, because a faction of America hated to see someone like me in office, and they had to make America great again. So it's all my fault. Sorry, Hillary. And to all of you talking about Michelle being a man, keep talking, and I will send her to beat your ass, and I will tell her to take Jada with her and let Jada put a strap on and some Timbs and teach you a lesson, goon style. She can beat up the last 8 presidents, including myself. My cash is on Michelle Obama.